And let's see, in about 4 hours, you're going to be looking for something quick and easy to make for dinner. Well, frozen foods are quick and easy, but how good are they really for you? Our nutritionist Maria Thomas is here now with some healthy choices from the frozen food section of your grocery store.
Now, we're all pretty busy individuals. We'd like to be able to prepare food from scratch and cook all the time, but the catch is we don't necessarily have that much time. Hi, I'm Maria Thomas, a registered dietitian with Urban Nutrition, and today we're going to talk about healthy meals that you can grab from the freezer section of your local grocery store. The nice thing about the freezer section is that you've got a variety of food. Now, every so often you might just want to have a bit of pizza, which is completely fine. What you want to do is you want to look at the calories on the side and the serving size. So what they consider a serving size of this is a third of that pizza. So, maybe that portion. So suddenly if you eat the full pizza, it's 930 calories and 36 grams of fat. So it's quite a bit. So I think for me, I'm going to put this one back. There we go. I'm going to get a mini pizza. And these ones are great because the portion size, it's only about that big. There's 4 in a box. Oh, one other thing to pay attention to as well, in addition to the fat and the calories, is the salt. So the sodium, when you look down here, 320 milligrams of sodium in one pizza. It's not low in salt, but it's not as high as some other things. Sodium is important to pay attention to because it does affect your blood pressure. It's not great for health, and it's one of those things that it adds up very fast in our diet. Now, often people feel like they should have just fresh vegetables all the time, but you don't have to. Frozen vegetables are very convenient, and in some cases they're actually better than fresh because they're picked at the peak season and then they're frozen, so the nutrients are retained. If you buy fresh fruit or fresh vegetables and you leave it sitting in your fridge for a week, then they're going to start to lose their nutrients over time. Edamame is great for health. It's soybeans. You might go to a Japanese restaurant or another restaurant, they'll have it as an appetizer in most cases. What they typically do is they just boil it. They might sprinkle a little bit of salt on it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. But you can also just buy it and make it at home. All you do is boil it. Very simple, very easy. Just nibble out the soybean and it's great. A potato's gotten a bit of a bad rap, but once in a while it's not a bad thing. These ones, no trans fat. Now that's a great thing to look for on a label whenever you're buying any kind of packaged food. What I always say to do though, in addition to looking on the front, is to just check the list of ingredients. There's no trans fats listed in there, so there's no hydrogenated fat and there's no vegetable oil shortening. If you see those words in the list of ingredients, that means it's got some trans fat, even if it claims no trans fat on the front. This is one of the best ways to get some fruit into your diet. Just grab some frozen fruit. You can use it to make smoothies. You can start to thaw it and have it as a bit of dessert. What I actually like to do is I'll mix either mangoes or even some frozen mixed berries, and I'll just put a little bit of coconut on it, and it's really refreshing. It's a great thing on a hot day. Now these I thought were kind of neat. It's sorbet. Very low in calories, virtually no fat, nice little dessert. So, don't beat yourself up if you're not able to cook from scratch all the time. The frozen food section's got some great options that you can see. You can still eat healthy while grabbing food on the go. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to head out and head home.